Hi, and welcome to your Flow Strength session. These sessions are there to strengthen you up. So toning, strengthening through the musculoskeletal systems of the body, internal systems, digestive system, core connection, arm strength, leg strength, posture, all of that. Every session is different. Every week is different. So I hope that you enjoy the practice. If you have a little extra time after today's strength flow, if you're catching up, please head over to the vault and do a flow stretch afterwards, building an hour long sequence and getting your stretch after your strength. So I hope you enjoy it. Please send me a DM to Coach Jeff, Coach Kathleen, if you have any questions. Otherwise, leave a comment and let me know how it went. To all my sunrise stretchers who are here live, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you are all feeling fantastic today and that you are ready for some flow strength with me. We are going to move our bodies, we're going to breathe, we're going to stretch it out, we're going to strengthen it out, and I'm looking forward to that. Day 22 of January in my little diary, that is 22 days with no alcohol. Jono is also on 22 days, if not longer, as we prepare for our big workout next weekend. So of course I will be helping everyone out with some flow in between the madness. I myself have dedicated 5 hours, so very excited for that. Good morning, Iva. Hope you are well. And then I am going away this weekend a little bit, so very excited. Bicycles are going with. Have not been on a bicycle in about a year. We're going cycling. We're doing like a 22K, which is like a little bit frightening. But I have been wanting to get back on my bicycle for a long time. So I'm very, very excited for that. I will send updates. Coach Saki is not going to be impressed with me because I didn't go run yesterday. I was teaching a lot of privates and wanted to go run late in the afternoon, and then it was raining. So I don't know. The universe has just kept me teaching this week and not a lot of time for my own workouts and training. But not going to stress about it. I'm going to go on my cycle tomorrow, maybe go for a nice walk on Sunday, and then back to a new week, new plans, building up to a big workout next weekend. So I'm excited for all of that. Good morning, Jean-Michel. Good morning, Natalia. Need this after Greg and Kate's session, insane. Well, Natalia, we are doing strength flow this morning, so it won't be a stretch, but we will still stretch out. Good morning, beautiful Amy. Thank you for being here with us. And of course, the amazing Siri Kravitz making her appearance here. Good morning / good night. Siri, I hope you have a wonderful night's rest. Go get into bed. And say hi to Jay. We miss you guys. But thanks for being our constant entertainment in this community. If you guys ever feel like you need a good vibe, a lift of your vibration, go and do a Siri Kravitz session. It's the best, honestly. You laugh as much as you work out. It's a great combination. So yeah, we are in the weekend. We have about 9 days to go for the rest of this month. We have our big workout for next weekend. So everyone who's here, I want you to let me know, Iva, Jean-Michel, Natalia, Amy, Siri, everyone who is here. So at the moment, I want you to let me know how many hours have you committed to for next weekend, and have you posted your badge? As I said yesterday or the day before, good morning, Karen. I kind of saw that everyone was jumping on the 5-hour commitment train, and I thought, well, you know, that sounds good, and then committed, and then saw that everyone was actually, a lot of people were doing 3 hours and so on. So 5 hours is hectic. 5 hours is 5 hours is yeah. There's a lot to do in 5 hours. A lot of 30-minute sessions. But I'm looking forward to it. Of course, flow counts. And that is all for gifts of the givers. So guys, we want your support. We need your support. And this community, if any community in the last year or so, if we know to do one thing, it's to raise funds, it's to support a cause, and it's to show up. So we are very, very excited for next weekend. Of course, big names joining us, including Goldfish. We are in the Goldfish Week. I know people have already earned their Goldfish badge. If you have not, you have 3 days. 3 days to get your 5 exercise dots logged to stand a chance to win that Goldfish private 15-minute show. Of course, if you have not gotten your Adidas badge or your nutrition badge from the previous 2 weeks of challenges, you will not qualify. But I know that most of you have those badges, so get your Goldfish badge and get ready for that prize potentially. Good morning, Dee. I've committed to 5 hours. Lol, gonna die. Dee, I know I will be there with you, 100%. So you guys can see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Zon, I hope you are well. I have not posted my badge, but I've only committed to 30 minutes trying to be logical. Zon, Michelle, that is hilarious. I mean, logic / clever / reasonable. That's awesome. I am so glad that you have committed to showing up for the event, whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's 20 hours. So please post your badge, Jean-Michel. Get everyone inspired. Get family, friends, get them all involved. Get them to share their badges. Let's make this big. Let's get all the support we can get and show up, guys. Just show up, log on, do one workout. That's all you have to do, minimum one. Of course, we love you there. Let's support Jono. He has been working his butt off for weeks now preparing for this. And he needs us there. He needs us to drive him. He needs our energy there. Good morning, Alice Walker. Beautiful stretchers. All the beautiful stretchers. Good morning and welcome. Of course, we are still in our Jeff open month, our January open month for the last 9 or so days. So if you have not gotten family involved, friends involved yet, please do it. Get them here. Let them experience some flow at least. Bring them to a stretch session. They'll just have to enjoy themselves. Good morning, Candace. Alice Walker has committed to 6 hours. Alice Walker, that is insane. That is insane. That's 12 30-minute sessions. That's insane. But as I said, flow counts. So you can do a hit, a flow, a lit, a flow. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so much fun. And with all the celebs involved, I think it is just going to be just a blast. Candice, good morning. Benjamin, good morning. Happy to have you here. Glad you're looking forward to your flow. So am I. Of course, it's our strength session to add to our full body cardio day. As we have heard now, Greg and Kate have pushed everyone good and well this morning. Right now, Ryan and Tara they're getting everyone to push themselves the last 5 minutes of the lit workouts. Liz and Jade also start their hits with lit alterations now at 7 o'clock. We have a super fun 8 a.m. With Jono, with 2 guests on with him. So if you have not done your workout, join in for the 8 a.m. That's going to be a joy. And we have Dirkie taking over for the 9 a.m. today. Our amazing food for thought Jeff ate today is about protein powders. Guys, that is super cool. Super, super cool. My personal favorite is Wazugel's peanut butter protein powder. It is delicious. So I have that in a smoothie, and I have that with my yogurt, my berries, my muesli little combination, and it is delish. Good morning, Lorna, dripping in from the Jono and Darren session last Friday. I heard, Lorna, that was a killer. So amazing, well done. Hey, Marie, goeiemôre. Doen die sessie bietjie later vanmiddag, wou net inloop. Ek gaan commit vir 3 ure en wil 1 uur flow doen. Amazing, hey, Marie. Community sessie later vandag. En dankie dat jy kom hallo sê. Love it. Glenda Oosthuizen, good morning. Renata Stradom, good morning. Welcome, everyone. We have a jam-packed day as usual. We have an amazing Saturday coming up for you tomorrow. Remember, you only have 3 days left to log your exercise dots to get that goldfish badge. You have to get the goldfish badge alongside with your Adidas and your Wellness Warehouse badges to stand a chance to win the Goldfish private concerts. And then we need you to sign up those hours for next week, 25-hour workouts. It's going to be absolutely insane. Super excited for that. We are getting started in about 4 minutes. So if your mat is not rolled out, roll out your mat. If you've not had any water today, have a sip of water and lay yourself down in the meanwhile. Margaret Stubbs, good morning, everyone. A big warm welcome to your flow strength session. Good morning, Flora. So you won't need any specific props. We're going to do a little bit of lunge work on the knees. So if your knees are sensitive currently, please grab a cushion now so that you can pad those knees. Yeah, this morning's practice, we're focusing on breath. We're focusing on getting out of our minds and into our bodies. So I want you to take that little narrative of I'm tired, and I want you to throw it out the door. It's very easy to say I'm tired. I think a lot of the time when people ask us, hey, how are you doing? You go, oh, I'm good. Like, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm good. And I want you to take those words, and I want them to put them out of your vocabulary. We don't want to hear that. All right? Yes, we want to honor how we feel, but we also don't want to constantly repeat a narrative. Because where thought goes, energy flows, and we want to move into a higher vibration. We want to move our energy up. We want to live a vibrant life. We want to be energetic. We want to move. We want to feel good. We want to feel good, and it takes a lot of little aspects in our life to get us there, like good quality sleep, like good quality food, like good quality water, and like good quality movement. So doing all of those together gives us quality life, and of course that is what we're all looking for ultimately, right? To live pain-free for as long as possible, to live a happy, vibrant life. So take those words of I'm tired, throw them out the door, arrive at your mat, start to breathe. You can have a lie down if you want. And of course, this whole week we've kind of themed a spinal extension, so slash back bends. We'll continue with that today. It's a tough one. It's not always the most comfortable. It's not always the best feeling, but it's so good for our posture. It's so good for our energy, and it's just, it's a vibrant way to practice. So I hope that you enjoy it today. Marguerite, so true. I'm glad you agree with me, Marguerite. I really feel strongly about that. Rachel Noble, good morning and welcome. Guys, let's give it a minute or so before we start. Let's see who is sliding in here from Lit. And then we will get going. You might need a cushion, as mentioned. So grab that cushion if you know your knees might need some padding. Have a last little sip of water. And prepare for your flow strength session. All right. Welcome to everyone who is joining right now, who is coming online to your flow session. Yes, it's flow strength, but we still look at it as recovery, mobility, movement, getting movement in the joints, moving really mindfully, calming the nervous system, even though we're working strong, and just getting our body flushed with some oxygen and get the liquids moving in the body. So let's get started. Grab a cushion if you think you might need one. We're actually going to start lying down on our backs today. Don't be fooled. We're going to move. We're going to work today. But start on your back. Let's just bring both our knees to our chest. You can close your eyes here. Rest along the length of the spine. And start to deepen your breath. Soften through the belly, soften through the hips. And so our intention this morning, I want you to say to yourself now, I am energized, I am strong, and my energy flows. That's our intention. That's every time you start to go into the narrative of I'm tired, this is too much, etc., etc. I want you to move out of that narrative and change your mind. See what happens when you change your mind. All right? I always say, don't believe everything you think. Let's take one more breath. All right, open the eyes. Keep your right thigh towards your chest. Extend that left leg forward. And then give that right thigh a nice squeeze in, giving a little squeeze into the lower part of the belly as you open up the front of the left thigh. You can point through the toes of both the feet, really lengthen through the top, the front line of that left leg. And switch, left knee to chest, point through the toes, extend that right leg away from you, and open, get a nice stretch, a nice lengthening in the front line of that right leg now. Really split your legs and get a squeeze of the left thigh into the left side of the belly. Take one more breath. All right, let's do that again. Right knee to chest, left leg to extend. This time moving it into a little twist. So open your right arm to the side. Take your right knee over to the left, stacking right hip onto left. Heavy right shoulder, taking a nice twist through the spine. So we want to move the spine in all its directions throughout the practice today. Take one more full breath in and a full breath out. Roll back onto the spine. Readjust, rearrange. Bring both knees to chest. Give yourself a squeeze. All right, then let's switch. Right leg forward, left arm out to the side. You can lift the hips a little to the left as you take your left knee over to the right into that twist. Move slowly. Heavy left shoulder and encouraging the left hip to move away from the left armpit. Take one more full breath in and a full breath out. All right, roll the spine back down, rearrange and set your feet up into a bridge alignment. So that means outer hips in line with outer ankles, feet are parallel. Take both your arms up overhead, resting the fingernails on the floor behind you. Stretch the torso nice and long. Soften the belly. Lift and spread through the toes for a moment so you find a nice connection with the feet to the floor. Relax your toes. And then keeping the belly quite soft, squeeze through the buttocks, start to lift the hips, moving into just a gentle bridge at first. I want you to feel that activation through the muscles in the buttocks, the hamstrings, give a little squeeze, postural muscles, and we're stretching open the top line of the body. So we want to feel that opening through the thighs, hip flexors potentially, and the skin across the hips. We're going to roll the spine all the way back down. Bring your arms back over. Land the sacrum, so the lower back, land the palms. We'll go through that same movement, but using the breath. Inhaling, lift the hips, take the arms up and over. And exhaling, roll the spine down. Land the lower back, land the palms. Keep going. Inhale, lift, stretch open. And exhale, roll the spine down. Land the lower back, land the arms. 2 more like that. So we're activating the back body in order to open the front body. 1 more. All right. Slowly bring both knees to chest. Okay, give yourself a little squeeze. Then take a little rock side to side. You're going to cross your ankle. Notice if that's your habitual cross. So we all kind of go to one side automatically. So I want you to cross that. So we're always trying to balance out. We're going to move into our downward dog. So if you need to roll to the side, roll to the side. Otherwise, hands behind thighs, take a little rock up. Roll over your knees and you're going to step yourself all the way back. Find your downward facing dog. So let's bend our knees in this first round, allowing full length to the spine. Relax your head down. Rolling outer shoulders down to the floor. Just going to start to pedal out the legs one at a time. Lifting a heel and grounding a heel. Lengthen through that spine. Let the chest melt down. And get a nice opening to the back line of the body now. So the calf muscles, the Achilles, the hamstrings, the buttocks, the spine, the back, the shoulders. And then let's find stillness. So if you can, it's straight arms, straight legs. We're holding for 5 breaths. All right, after your 5 breaths, you're going to look forward and step your right foot forward between your hands. Lower the left knee down. If possible, keep your left toes tucked under, front knee stacked above its ankle. Reach both arms up. Take a nice full stretch. So you should again now feel that opening in the front of the left thigh, left hip. Bring the hands behind your head. Curl your elbows forward and just start to relax the head into the hands a little more, lifting the chest up. I'm still drawing my abdominals back. I'm pressing down firmly through the feet, so you should be able to lift that back knee up at any time. Take 1 more full inhale, full exhale. Bring yourself back into a neutral spine. Release both arms up. And bring the hands back down to the mat. Raise your left knee up. Step your right foot back, come into a plank pose. Lower the knees for this first round. Hug elbows in and back and bring yourself all the way down onto your belly. Take your hands a little wider of the shoulders and a little bit forward. Tops of your feet are pressing into the mat. A little baby cobra as you keep your hands and elbows on the floor, but look slightly forward. So feel the postural muscles activate. Draw the shoulders down, so I'm not collapsing in through the neck. I'm drawing nice and long. Activate through the legs. Feel the muscles in the back really wake up now. So I could lift my hands up here. They're pressing very gently down. I'm mostly using my back muscles to really lift. Take 2 more breaths. Well done. Lower down. Slide your hands back either side of the rib cage. Press up onto all fours. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, 3 rounds cat-cow. So I'd like for you to have the toes untucked here and try and get the ankles as open as you can. Inhale is your lengthening, lift your sit bones, curl your ears back. Exhale, suck belly in, curl chin to chest and round. 2 more like that. From your neutral spine, tuck your toes under, press up and back into a downward dog. Might need to make your dog a little bit longer. Straight arms, head relaxes down. You're anchoring the heels, drawing kneecaps up firmly through the thighs. 5 full breaths. Strong straight arms. Roll your outer shoulders down towards the floor so you've got space between inner shoulders and ears. Alright, look forward. Step your left foot forward for a lunge. Lower your right knee down, keep your toes tucked under. Left knee stays stacked above its ankle. Bring both arms up. So both my hips are facing forward. And I'm really trying to lift up here, sink my tailbone down so I get an opening in the front of this right thigh. Reach those arms up. Bring your hands behind your head, change your interlace from your first round. Curl your elbows up and lift up. Now, so I'm not going backward, I'm going upwards. Alright, look forward, reach both arms up, bring the hands down to the mat. Raise your back knee up, step left foot back into your plank pose. This time you might not use your knees. As you hug your elbows in and back, slowly lower yourself all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Again, for our Cobra Pose, take your hands a little wider, but this time take them forward a little more from that first round. Tops of the feet into the mat. Start to look forward, start to lift. This time we're going to lift the elbows just off the mat as you look forward. So my elbows are hugging in. My shoulders are drawing down. I've got a neutral neck, soft face. And we're going to lower down. So we'll move this to the breath. Inhale, lift. Look forward. Exhale, lower. Alright, we're going to keep going a few rounds like that to your own breath. And if you want to take it a little deeper, slide your hands slightly back. All right. Last one to lower. And then we're going to bring ourselves into Sphinx Pose. So bring your hands out in front of you. Arms are going to be parallel to one another at first, so you can just arrange the hips pressing down, pubic bone pressing down. Let's take our left hand slightly across to the right to support us. Curl your right heel to your buttock, press your right foot down. And then take that right hand to the outside of that right ankle, pull the heel towards your buttock. So you want to feel this in the right thigh. Okay, if you can get this heel quite close, you could take your hand to the inside and slide that foot into the inner right elbow. So now you're really squeezing that heel to buttock. Watch out for your knees here. Don't go into full flexion if that doesn't feel good. But otherwise, press your right hip down and squeeze your right heel to your buttock. We're going to stay for 3 breaths. I want you to relax your face and I want you to breathe through any intensity you might be feeling. And slowly release with control. Come back to center, readjust, rearrange. Second side, that right hand's going to move to the left to support you. Bring your left heel to your buttock. Watch that left hip doesn't leave the floor, so press it down. Bring your left hand to your outer left ankle. Perhaps this is where you stay and that left thigh is chatting to you. That's good. Breathe through it, but you don't want to feel pain in the knee. All right, if you can take it a little further, you're going to take the hand to the inside and perhaps bring that foot in towards the left elbow. Don't collapse through the chest, so lift up, look up, press left hip down, lift left thigh up, squeeze left heel to buttock. 3 full breaths. After your 3rd exhale, slowly release. Come back into your Sphinx Pose. Lower yourself down. Slide your hands either side of your rib cage. Press up onto all fours. 3 rounds cat-cow. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, round. Last one. All right, so then we meet in a neutral spine, finding downward dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back. Full stretch in the arms, a nice stretch through the back of the legs. Start to walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Take your hands behind your legs and just start to rub out the legs. So just rubbing out behind the hamstrings, the knees, the calf muscles, the shins, and just rub out the legs here. All right, and then relax the hands down. Bend the knees, slowly roll your spine all the way bone by bone, all the way up to stand, and lift the shoulders. Reach both arms up, take a full breath in. Bring the weight into your left foot, bring your right knee to your chest, hold your balance, flex through right ankle. Left hand stays to that right knee. Take a twist to your right. Reaching right arm back. keeping both hips facing forward. You're looking to your right. If you can, take the gaze all the way back towards the right fingers. Take 2 more breaths. And then you'll look forward. Bring right hand forward. Point right toes and take a nice squeeze of that knee into chest. Right foot down. Find your equal standing pose. Reach both arms up. Inhale. And then it's left knee to lift. Flex left ankle. Move into that twist. Try level off the hip line now. Twisting left arm open. And maybe looking all the way to the left. 2 full breaths. All right, look forward, point left toes, squeeze that thigh in as much as you can. Lower left foot, back down. Reach both arms up, inhale, and all the way down, forward fold, exhale, release, head down. Look forward, walk your hands back forward into your downward facing dog. Stepping your right foot through, lower left knee down. We're going to move into a runner's lunge, hands to the inside of this right leg. You're going to lift yourself up, take the left hand a little out to the side, and then take this twist over to your right. So a little bit of a spinal extension here as you bend back. Option to stay here, just twisting open to your right, or bringing left heel to buttock, reaching for that foot, and almost letting that foot kick back slightly so you open up a little more through the chest, reaching back, opening, and breathing. Kick back, kick back, kick back. Still drawing lower belly slightly in. We take 2 more breaths here. This foot might not be up. You perhaps just taking that twist to the right. All done. Release that foot. Come back down to the inside of this right foot. Pause here for a moment as you lengthen the spine forwards. All right. Bring that right foot back through in towards left hand. Raise left knee. Step right foot back. Find your plank pose. And then again, you might not use your knees. You might lower without the knees all the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Take the hands a little wider than the shoulders and start to press yourself into your cobra. So now taking it a little deeper through the spine, looking forwards. And then lowering back down. Slide the hands a little further back. Press up onto your knees. 3 rounds cat-cow. All right. Tuck the toes under, find downward facing dog. Look forward, step your left foot forward. Lower right knee down. Untuck those toes. Take the left foot out to the side, coming to the inside of this left foot. Be taking that little twist, final extension. You're gonna come onto your right hand and then twist and open, lean back, open the left side of the chest. Roll this right shoulder down away from your ears, or right ear. Stay here, or squeeze right heel to buttock. Take that left hand to the right foot, and then that right foot is gonna kick back. Kick back, kick back, kick back, as you open up the chest. Keep a little connection through the belly. Make sure you're breathing. Two more breaths if you can. Alright, and then you'll release. First coming down to the inside of this left leg. Reach the spine long. And then left hand will come to the outside of left foot. Raise your right knee, step your left foot back, find your plank pose. This time keep the arms straight, keep the toes tucked under. Hanging cobra, lower the hips, look forward. Thighs are active, knees off the floor. Let's all lower the knees, untuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, find a nice small child's pose, bringing your buttocks to your heels, relax your head down. All right, and then let's bring the spine up. Take a little loop of the shoulders. Come to sit on your buttocks, crossing the legs. Well done, everyone. Place your hands on your thighs. Loop the shoulders a little bit. Should feel quite nice and loose through the spine now. Let's reach both arms up. Take a full breath in. Take a little lateral stretch to your right, so right hand down, left arm up and over. You can have a little bit of gentle movement here through the neck. Just release across the left rib cage. And come all the way up. Both arms up to your second side. Left hand over and across. Right arm to reach, little bit of movement through the head of the neck. And then let's come all the way up, taking a forward fold over your legs. Remember, we're coming back to just observing. So not only observing the body, but observing the thoughts. So if you're starting to go into that narrative of, oh, I'm tired, I want to stop, I need to go, this and this and this and this, push all of that aside and just come to be present. You can change your mind at any time. All right, we have the power to change our minds. And then come up into a seat. Change the cross of the legs. Reach both arms up, inhale. Take a twist to your left hand behind you, right arm across. Opening through the left side of the chest, looking all the way over to the left. Look forward, keep your right hand where it is, bring the left hand across towards your right knee. So here the knees are going to move a little closer to one another. Rock back and tuck your chin, kind of like you hanging on yourself. Bring the buttocks back down, look forward, unravel the arms, bring them both up, full breath in. Take a twist to your right, right hand behind you, left hand across. Don't pull this right knee up, encourage the knees to stay level. Rotate through the skull, flip over to your right. Look forward, keep your left hand where it is, bring your right arm across. Same thing here, roll back onto your buttocks. Let the knees move a little closer to one another, tuck your chin. And then bring back, come back into a seat, reach both arms up, take a full breath in. And then it's all, take a forward fold over the legs. Last one here, enjoy it. And then you can come up to sit. Hands to thighs, close your eyes. Remember, you can change your mind at any time. And so choosing to let go of the stories we tell ourselves that are not true. And then you can open your eyes. What is true is that you just dedicated 30 minutes to yourself. So take a moment to thank yourself for showing up to this practice. If you loved it, write down the date so you can come back to it. If you'd like to pair it with a stretch session, you've got a beautiful hour practice. This whole week, any of the practices will fit in together with one another very nicely. So I hope that you enjoy that and that you can go back to it over the weekend as we prepare for the next few days before our big 25-hour workout next weekend. Or whatever it is you're preparing for, perhaps you're catching up at a later stage. Let me know how it went. Send me a message if you have any questions. So all the sunrise stretchers who are here this morning, I hope you're all feeling great after that. I've got rosy cheeks. It is hot here in the studio this morning. I got a nice little sweat on, but I'm feeling great. Pat, I'm so glad that you enjoyed that and that you feel good after that. What is everyone's plans for the weekend? Are you doing 8 a.m. tomorrow? I hope you are. And then hopefully we're taking a rest day on Sunday and then all back full steam ahead for the big week next week. Such a pleasure, everyone. Oh, Renata, I'm so glad that you enjoyed that and have a beautiful Friday. Iva, have such a good weekend. Marguerite, everyone's such a pleasure. Alice, Kelly, Logan Kuta, such a pleasure. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Guys, if you have not posted your pledge to the big workout next week, please do. Let us know how many hours you're dedicating. I have already said I'm doing 5 each, but excited. Such a pleasure, everyone. Lovely. Tracy, Karen, Rachel, everyone. I'm so glad that you enjoyed that. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Drink your water, eat clean, do your 8 a.m. tomorrow. Show up for yourself and don't believe everything you think. So watch those thoughts, the thoughts that go into telling yourself, I'm stressed, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Yes, some of it is true, but I can promise you a whole lot of it is not. So that is up to you to take those moments to really ask yourself what is true and what is not, so that we can really just move into living a more vibrant life and not kind of get stuck in the lower vibration stuff. Yes, we need to look at processing and dealing with everything we're going through. There's some really real stuff happening, but also you should be your own best friend, and a best friend is there to support you through everything. So doing things that help you in a positive way, that help move you forward instead of keeping you where you are, or even moving you backwards. Have such a beautiful day, everyone. I hope a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you all back here live Monday morning, 7 a.m. for your flow stretch. Lots of love.